I think I owe it to myself as well to like give myself some credit and say like it wasn't easy, being as consistent as I was.
I mean, as far as I saw it, first and foremost, North America saving Europe once again. That's what I'm saying, bro. They're there to get you out there to save this team, but you look good out there, baby. How you feeling, bro?
Obviously feeling really good after our win. We've just been working really hard in practice and just working on ourselves as individuals and as a team. And I just feel like today's win is so big for our confidence and everything that we put into just this week leading up to it. Um, like even though we had a clean game versus Navi, we still like grinded really like fucking hard to
Hmm.
beat Vitality, and I'm just glad like we are able to show some good stuff.
Yeah. Because I remember talking to Chron last week. He was saying like how like it's like you guys weren't surprised by the thing about well, Navi did, right? Where it's like how he's mentioned like y'all were prepping like day in day out, bro. The work that came in, like past kickoff into first couple weeks is showing, right? So clearly the grind is paying off, which is what we love. Let's talk about these games a little bit though, because right, it's up against Vitality, right? They're not no schmucks, right? This is a pretty solid team. That split was crazy, and then
It was a banger.
some things happened, and then we got to map 3. What
Yep.
happened, OT, Austin?
Split was it was just back and forth. It was just a really close game with both sides. I honestly feel like they felt like they could have won it. We felt like we should have won it. And even after we lost it, like everyone was chill after. We talked outside and was like, it's whatever. Like we honestly could have won. It could have went either way. So we just focus on what we've been prepping for Lotus. And I mean, yeah, we went to Lotus. They won both pistols and only got 6 rounds. So we kind of dominated them. And yeah, map 3.
Yeah, map 3, beautiful comeback, right? It's like, I think you guys were down like 5 rounds, and then bump, 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 but just again and again and again. I don't know what it was, whether you or Kajaak was in Durka's head, bro. Like, Kajaak did not stop till the young boy can shoot, bro. Yoru diffed indeed. That was nice.
It was really nice. Like on Haven, we were just reading them super well. I want to give props to Boaster on attack side because he had phenomenal calls that I was just like impressed with every single time he called it. Like after round, I was like good shit, Jake. You're calling fucking insane right now. And everything he said, like we just instantly would do. There's no hesitation. And I mean, yeah, Kayak, he's a shooter. People have been sleeping on him for a while now. I don't know when they're gonna wake up, from that, But yeah, I mean, I love my team.
Yeah, just the fucking cryo sleep that they got going on Kayak, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, y'all better wake up, bro. Come out the pods, my G. It's time. It's because the Kayak here, he looks good, like you're saying, and it was incredible calling, round after round to claw the way back in. But I mean, that's what you guys do, bro. Comebacks of Fnatic. That's just fucking bread and butter, brother. That's it. It's easy peasy. It's but on another note, what you're talking about, right? The actual build up to get here. Specifically, Chron talked about last week on how y'all been working a lot on your mental fortitude and resistance and being able to persevere in tougher situations. Would you speak to me more about that?
Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to our performance coach as well, because this is the first time in my career that I've really worked with a performance coach. In NA, it's not really common to like work on performance coach and stuff like that. And he's came in and had like a week or a little over that, and has just implemented so many positive things that we just take into every practice, every game, and I think that's just part of it. Like we just have a good atmosphere as a team. We're never so like too down. When we win rounds, we're all super hyped for each other. We always complimenting each other. It's just very enjoyable atmosphere to play in, and I think that's why we're so good at coming back, because it doesn't matter if we're up 9-3 or down 9-3. Like the atmosphere stays the same, and we just keep playing.
Right, it does indeed. And so far from what I saw, it was all smiles all around pretty consistently, even whether y'all lost or won. So, which is something, as a fan, I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. Things seem good up there, which is what I like. On the other end, though, you specifically, I want to get into where you talked about the work that you've been putting in, bro. And I think that's palpable. Like seeing how you've been playing on in the game and a lot of these maps and the impact you've been able to have. It feels like almost a 180 from kickoff, right? Because your
Yeah.
roles as a whole seems to have switched from like, someone from setup to being like, all right, like you can go in and shoot too, slash
Yeah.
human drone sometimes.
Yeah, so I mean, kickoff for me, it was just like I reflected a lot on that tournament just because I know I played so shit from my standards as well. It was me trying to fit into their system and just get used to everything. And I think I was just so caught up in like just everything like with the team. So like I just reflected a lot because we had a lot of time to reflect after that. And then I came into this season just like knowing like I know how to play the game. Like I've been at the top for so long now. I just literally have to do what I know how to do. And I mean, luckily it's been working so far. So must have done something right.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Do you like being human drone, bro? It's like, because I can't imagine that's fun.
Yeah, I mean it's not fun sometimes, but you know I have some shooters, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I understand. You know your homies got your back, so it's okay, bro. It is. I mean, to be fair, you're not wrong, right? Because being at this level of play for years on end, like to be, because like you have iconic calls after you, bro. There's a play that's named after you, Austin. So there is something up there. And I remember you kind of like alluded to it last time, right? But like, and I know you don't necessarily think about like what it means to like stay at such a consistent level, right? But does it ever dawn on you that you've been able to maintain for so many years in a game that's so young too?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like, even though I say I don't really think about it, I definitely thought about it a lot after kickoff. I just, like I said, I reflected just about everything about like my career,
Mhm.
life, just the team, everything. So I think I owe it to myself as well to like give myself some credit and say like it wasn't easy, being as consistent as I was, especially in this game that's ever changing with different metas and everyone has to be flexible and, different teams. So. Yeah, it's honestly fucking hard as shit. Excuse my language, but
I don't
yeah,
give
I
a
mean that's
fuck.
what makes it that's what makes it fun at the end of the day when you win and it just everything comes together.
Yeah, I mean, you can say whatever the fuck you want, bro. I do not care. This is this this is my shit. So who's gonna watch this, bro? Riot, whatever. Like it's.
No, yeah, everyone's watching.
I don't know about all that, but point is right. Is it seems like it seems like that just reflection has that impact on you, right? Because how you kind of made this 360 on your entire life. I'd be curious as to some of the other reflections that you managed to come to in terms of conclusions, right? Because you said how you went through it all, bro. Just the whole mind
Yeah.
palace, and you came out here,
Yeah.
right? Could you tell me about them?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just discipline and having a good routine. Like I remember hearing the Aspaz interview where he wakes up at like 6 a.m. or whatever it was, or
That
8
was
a.m. and
my
he orders
interview. Yeah.
Starbucks. Fresh. Yeah, yeah, I know that. Well, he's waking up at 6 a.m. ordering Starbucks, hopping on ranked. Like I think he just has a good routine, and you hear everyone in sports, like everyone has such a disciplined routine, and I think discipline is so important that goes underlooked in esports. Everyone just thinks like, oh, if you grind the game 12 hours, 14 hours a day, you go to sleep, wake up, like you have to be good, right? But I think like if you have a stable life and every day kind of looks the same for you, you wake up at the same time, you go to sleep at the same time, you go to the gym after practice, you just have your set routine and everything will just come naturally with that. Um, and even my teammates now, like they see how set and disciplined I am, and they try to like follow in my footsteps as well with having like certain routines and certain stuff that I do. So it's really nice for me to see them also like respect my lifestyle as well, and they try and adapt to it in their life as well.
That's cool, right? Because
Yeah,
earlier on, you spoke about how you try to adapt to them and the team, but then like
yeah,
how you kind of reach this middle ground between the two of you too. That's beautiful, man. Brings a fucking tear
yeah.
to my eye, bro. I love that. Okay. Oh, but on a lighter note, look, Kron's out here saying that he's the funniest member on the team. I don't know about all that.
That's cap, boy. That's cap.
He's saying he has it. He's saying he's got sauce. So, in your opinion, bro, who's got the hee-hees and the ha-has day in, day out, bro?
Honestly, like I'm pretty funny. Like I think our team is just so funny. Like
Yeah.
anyone can be funny. So I mean, I don't think it's fair for me to say it. Or like Boaster just will say some random shit sometimes, and everyone will start laughing. Kajaak will just say random shit. Like I
Mhm.
just think we just have such a good brotherly like vibe with each other that we'll just say random shit and we'll just start laughing. So yeah, I mean, but I mean, Chron is definitely not the funniest. So you watch out, Chron. You watch out.
You watch out indeed, brother. But I mean, besides all that, brother, that is my time, and I appreciate yours as always. A pleasure. And I'll catch you soon. All right, man. Yo,
Thank you.
GG's, brother.
Have a
Peace.
good one.